Welcome back to another exciting episode of Coins and Currency Corner. Today, we are diving deep into the world of one of the most sought-after coins in American history, the 1941 Washington quarter dollar. Before we get into the nitty-gritty details, let's take a quick trip down memory lane and learn a bit about the history behind this iconic coin. The 1941 Washington quarter was minted during a pivotal time in American history, just before the United States entered World War II. This coin features the profile of America's first president, George Washington, on the obverse side, and a majestic bald eagle on the reverse side. Now, you may be wondering, what sets the 1941 Washington quarter apart from others in terms of value? Well, it all comes down to its rarity and condition. As with any collectible item, the value of a coin is determined by factors such as scarcity, demand, and overall condition. In the case of the 1941 Washington quarter, its value is primarily driven by its scarcity. Only a limited number of these coins were minted in 1941, making them highly sought after by collectors. Additionally, the condition of the coin plays a significant role in determining its value. Coins that are in pristine condition with minimal wear and tear are much more valuable than those that are heavily circulated. So, let's cut to the chase. Is a 1941 Washington quarter dollar coin really worth $1.2 million? The short answer is, it depends. While most 1941 Washington quarters are not worth anywhere near that amount, there are certain rare varieties that can fetch a hefty sum at auction. One such variety is the 1941 Washington quarter, which was minted in San Francisco. This particular coin is highly sought after by collectors due to its low mintage numbers and excellent condition. A 1941 Washington quarter in pristine condition can easily fetch tens of thousands of dollars at auction. Another rare variety to keep an eye out for is the 1941 Washington quarter, minted in Denver. While not as valuable as its San Francisco counterpart, the 1941 Washington quarter can still command a respectable price, especially if it is in exceptional condition. Of course, not all 1941 Washington quarters are worth a small fortune. The majority of these coins are valued at a more modest amount, typically ranging from a few dollars to a few $100s, depending on their condition and rarity. So, how can you determine the value of your 1941 Washington quarter? The best way to get an accurate assessment is to have your coin appraised by a professional numismatist or coin dealer. They will be able to evaluate the condition, rarity, and demand for your specific coin and provide you with a fair market value. In conclusion, while most 1941 Washington quarter dollar coins are not worth $1.2 million, there are certain rare varieties that can command a hefty price tag. If you happen to come across one of these rare coins in your collection, consider yourself lucky and reach out to a professional for a proper appraisal. That's all for today's episode of Coins and Currency Corner. Thanks for tuning in, and happy collecting! Remember, the value of a coin goes beyond its monetary worth, it's the history and story behind it that truly makes it priceless. See you! We have a super exciting topic to discuss, the 1942 Washington quarter dollar coin. You might be wondering why this particular coin is making waves in the collecting world. Well, let me tell you, this little gem is worth a whopping $1.3 million. Can you believe it? First, let's delve into the history of this rare coin. The 1942 Washington quarter was minted during World War II, a time of great historical significance. These coins were produced in Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco, but only a small number were minted in San Francisco, making them extremely rare and valuable. The San Francisco minted coins have a small S mint mark on the reverse side, adding to their uniqueness. And now, let's talk about the factors that determine the value of a coin. The condition of the coin plays a crucial role in determining its worth. Coins that are in pristine condition with minimal wear and tear will fetch a higher price than those that show signs of aging. Additionally, the rarity of the coin also influences its value. The 1942 Washington quarter from the San Francisco Mint is incredibly rare, making it highly sought after by collectors. Another important factor to consider is the demand for the coin. Collectors are always on the lookout for rare and valuable coins to add to their collections, and the 1942 Washington quarter fits the bill perfectly. Its historical significance, coupled with its scarcity, makes it a must-have for any serious collector. So, how can you determine if your 1942 Washington quarter is worth $1.3 million? Well, the first step is to have your coin authenticated by a reputable coin grading service. These services will examine the coin closely, taking into account factors such as its condition, rarity, and demand in the market. Once your coin has been authenticated, you can then determine its value based on current market trends and auction results. It's important to note that the value of coins can fluctuate over time, so it's essential to stay informed about the latest trends in the collecting world. Keep an eye on auctions, coin shows, and online forums to get a sense of the current market value of your 1942 Washington quarter. If you're lucky enough to own a 1942 Washington quarter from the San Francisco Mint, consider yourself a fortunate collector. These coins are highly coveted and can fetch a hefty sum at auction. Some have been known to sell for upwards of $1.3 million, making them a rare and valuable addition to any collection. In conclusion, the 1942 Washington quarter from the San Francisco Mint is a rare and valuable coin that is highly sought after by collectors. Its historical significance, scarcity, and demand in the market all contribute to its high value. If you're lucky enough to own one of these rare coins, consider yourself a fortunate collector. You could be sitting on a goldmine. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time on our channel for more coin collecting tips and tricks. We have a real gem to talk about, the 1943 Washington quarter dollar coin. Rumor has it that this coin is worth a whopping $1.4 million. Can you believe it? Let's dig in and uncover the fascinating story behind this valuable piece of history. First off, let's talk a little bit about the background of the 1943 Washington quarter. This coin was minted during a time of great significance, World War II. In 1943, the U.S. Mint was facing a shortage of copper due to the war effort. To conserve resources, the Mint decided to mint a limited number of quarters using silver instead of copper. These silver quarters ended up being quite rare, making them highly sought after by collectors today. Now, you may be wondering why the 1943 Washington quarter is worth a staggering $1.4 million. Well, it all comes down to one key factor: rarity. During the minting process, a few quarters were accidentally struck on a planchet intended for a dime. This resulted in a misprint known as the 1943 S25C, struck on a silver dime planchet error. These error coins are extremely rare, with only a handful known to exist. The value of the 1943 Washington quarter can vary depending on its condition and provenance. A coin in pristine condition with a clear mint mark can fetch top dollar on the market. Additionally, coins that have been certified and graded by a reputable third-party organization can also command a higher price. If you happen to come across a 1943 Washington quarter in your collection, it's definitely worth getting it appraised to determine its true value. Now, you may be wondering how to identify a genuine 1943 Washington quarter from a fake. One telltale sign of authenticity is the weight of the coin. Genuine silver quarters weigh around 6.25 grams, while fake coins may be lighter. Another key indicator is the sound of the coin when dropped on a hard surface. Silver coins produce a distinct ring while base metal coins have a duller sound. If you're still unsure, it's best to consult with a professional coin expert to authenticate your coin. If you're lucky enough to own a 1943 Washington quarter, you may be wondering what you should do with it. Some collectors choose to hold onto their rare coins as an investment, hoping that their value will increase over time. Others prefer to sell their coins to collectors or auction houses to cash in on their investment. Whatever you decide to do, make sure to handle your coin with care to preserve its value for years to come. In conclusion, the 1943 Washington quarter is a true rarity in the world of coin collecting. With a reported value of $1.4 million, this coin is a prized treasure for collectors around the world. Whether you're a seasoned numismatist or just starting out, the allure of this valuable piece of history is undeniable. So keep on hunting for those hidden gems, and who knows, you may just stumble upon a rare treasure like the 1943 Washington quarter. Thanks for tuning in. We're diving into the exciting world of numismatics to talk about the highly sought-after 1944 Washington quarter dollar coin. Rumor has it that this particular coin could be worth a jaw-dropping $1.4 million. Yes, you heard that right. First off, let's take a closer look at the history behind the 1944 Washington quarter dollar. This coin was minted during World War II, a time of great significance in American history. The United States was fully immersed in the war effort, and as a result, the production of coins was limited. This scarcity makes the 1944 Washington quarter dollar even more valuable to collectors. Now, you might be wondering what sets the 1944 Washington quarter dollar apart from other coins of its time. Well, one of the key factors is the composition of the coin. Unlike other Washington quarter dollars minted in 1944, the 1944/43 variety is made of a special alloy known as silver. This silver content adds to the rarity and value of the coin, making it highly desirable among collectors. In addition to its silver composition, the 1944 Washington quarter dollar is also known for its unique design. The obverse of the coin features a profile of George Washington, the first President of the United States. On the reverse side, you'll find an eagle with outstretched wings, clutching an olive branch and arrows, a classic symbol of peace and strength. But here's where things get really interesting. It's not just any 1944 Washington quarter dollar that's worth $1.4 million. The coin in question is the rare 1944D/S variety. This particular coin was minted at the Denver Mint, but an error occurred during the minting process, resulting in the mint mark being struck over an existing mint mark from the San Francisco Mint. This error is extremely rare and adds to the coin's allure and value. So, why exactly is the 1944D/S Washington quarter dollar worth $1.4 million? Well, it all comes down to supply and demand. With only a handful of these coins known to exist, collectors are willing to pay top dollar to add this elusive piece to their collections. The combination of rarity, historical significance, and unique design all contribute to the coin's astronomical value. If you're lucky enough to stumble upon a 1944D/S Washington quarter dollar in your collection, you'll want to take some steps to ensure its authenticity and condition. First, make sure to have the coin authenticated by a reputable numismatist or grading service. This will help confirm that you have the real deal in your hands. Next, consider having the coin professionally graded. The condition of a coin can greatly impact its value, so having it graded by experts can give you a better idea of its worth. Keep in mind that even a slight difference in grade can result in a significant change in value, so it's important to take care of your coin and handle it with care. Now, you might be wondering how to go about selling a 1944D/S Washington quarter dollar if you're lucky enough to own one. There are several options available to you, including consigning the coin to a reputable auction house, selling it through a private dealer, or even listing it on an online marketplace for coin collectors. Whichever route you choose, be sure to do your research and consider seeking professional advice to maximize the value of your coin. In conclusion, the 1944D/S Washington quarter dollar is a rare and valuable coin that holds a special place in the world of numismatics. With a potential worth of $1.4 million, this coin is a true treasure for any collector lucky enough to come across it. So keep your eyes peeled, you never know when you might stumble upon a hidden gem in your coin collection. We're diving into the world of coin collecting, specifically focusing on the 1945 Washington quarter dollar coin. Now, you might be surprised to learn that these seemingly ordinary coins could actually be worth a staggering $1.5 million. Yes, you heard that right, $1.5 million. So, what makes these coins so valuable? Well, it all comes down to rarity and condition. The 1945 Washington quarter was minted during a time when the United States was deeply involved in World War II. As a result, many of these coins were not minted or were melted down for their silver content, making them quite scarce today. In addition, coins that are in pristine condition are even harder to come by, driving up their value significantly. If you happen to have a 1945 Washington quarter dollar coin lying around, it's definitely worth taking a closer look at it. First and foremost, check the date to ensure it is indeed from 1945. Next, examine the condition of the coin. Look for any signs of wear or damage, as these can greatly affect its value. If your coin appears to be in excellent condition, you could be looking at a potential jackpot, but how can you tell if your 1945 Washington quarter is worth $1.5 million? Well, the best way to find out is by getting it professionally graded and certified by a reputable coin grading service. These experts will carefully examine your coin and assign it a grade based on its condition. Coins that receive a high grade, such as Mint State 65 or higher, are the ones that fetch top dollar at auction. In addition to condition, there are a few other factors that can affect the value of your 1945 Washington quarter dollar coin. For example, coins with errors or varieties are often highly sought after by collectors. Keep an eye out for any unique features on your coin, as these could potentially increase its value even further. Furthermore, coins with proven historical significance or a notable provenance can also command a higher price on the market. If you're lucky enough to own a 1945 Washington quarter dollar coin worth $1.5 million, you might be wondering what you should do next. Well, the good news is that there are plenty of options available to you. You could choose to sell your coin through a reputable auction house or dealer, or it could fetch top dollar from eager collectors. Alternatively, you could hold onto your coin as a valuable investment, watching its value grow over time. Of course, it's important to keep in mind that the value of coins can fluctuate based on market conditions. While your 1945 Washington quarter may be worth $1.5 million today, it's possible that its value could increase or decrease in the future. Staying informed about the coin collecting market and seeking advice from experts can help you make the best decision for your investment. In conclusion, the 1945 Washington quarter dollar coin is a hidden gem in the world of coin collecting. With a potential value of $1.5 million, these coins are definitely worth keeping an eye out for. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, finding one of these rare coins could be a game changer for your collection. So, keep your eyes peeled and happy hunting. That's all for today's video. If you enjoyed learning about the value of the 1945 Washington quarter dollar coin, be sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more coin collecting content. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. We have a truly exciting topic to discuss: the 1946 Washington quarter dollar coin and its incredible potential value of $1.5 million. Let's start by taking a closer look at the history and design of this iconic coin. The Washington quarter was first issued in 1932 to commemorate the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth. The design features a bust of the first president of the United States on the obverse and an eagle on the reverse. The 1946 issue is no exception, displaying the same classic design that has made these coins so highly sought after by collectors. And now, you're probably wondering why a seemingly common coin from 1946 could be worth such a staggering amount. Well, it all comes down to rarity and condition. In the case of the 1946 Washington quarter, there are a few key factors that can significantly impact its value. One of the most important things to consider is the mint mark. Coins minted in Philadelphia do not have a mint mark, while those minted in Denver have a D mark and those from San Francisco have an S mark. Coins with certain mint marks may be more rare and therefore more valuable to collectors. Another important factor to consider is the coin's condition. Coins that are in pristine, uncirculated condition are highly sought after by collectors and can command a premium price. Even small imperfections, such as scratches or discoloration, can greatly diminish a coin's value. So, if you happen to come across a 1946 Washington quarter in excellent condition, you may just be holding onto a small fortune. Of course, the value of a coin is also heavily influenced by market demand. As with any collectible item, the value of a coin can fluctuate based on factors such as current economic conditions, collector trends, and the availability of similar coins on the market. So, if the demand for a certain coin suddenly spikes, its value could skyrocket overnight. Now, let's get down to the nitty-gritty. How can you determine the value of your 1946 Washington quarter? Well, the first step is to carefully examine the coin for any distinguishing features such as mint marks, dates, and overall condition. Next, you can consult price guides, online forums, and experienced coin dealers to get an idea of what similar coins are selling for in the current market. If you're not sure where to start, there are also professional coin grading services that can provide you with a detailed assessment of your coin's condition and potential value. These services use a standardized grading system to evaluate coins based on factors such as wear, luster, and surface quality. By obtaining a certified grade for your coin, you can have a better understanding of its true worth in the eyes of collectors. Now, let's address the burning question: is a 1946 Washington quarter dollar coin really worth $1.5 million? While it's certainly possible for a rare and exceptionally well-preserved coin to fetch such a high price at auction, it's important to remember that not every coin will be worth millions. The majority of 1946 Washington quarters will likely have a more modest value, ranging from a few dollars to a few $100 depending on their condition and rarity. That being said, the thrill of searching for that elusive hidden gem is what makes coin collecting so exciting. You never know when you might stumble upon a valuable treasure hiding in plain sight. So, whether you're a seasoned collector or a newbie to the world of numismatics, the quest for rare and valuable coins is a journey worth embarking on. In conclusion, the 1946 Washington quarter dollar coin is a true classic of American numismatics with the potential to hold significant value for collectors. With its timeless design and historical significance, this coin continues to captivate the imagination of coin enthusiasts around the world. So, if you happen to have a 1946 Washington quarter lying around in your coin collection, it's definitely worth taking a closer look to see if you've struck gold. Thanks for tuning in, and happy collecting. We have a truly exciting topic to discuss: the 1946 Washington $quarter coin and its incredible potential value of $1.5 million. Let's start by taking a closer look at the history and design of this iconic coin. The Washington quarter was first issued in 1932 to commemorate the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth. The design features a bust of the first president of the United States on the obverse and an eagle on the reverse. The 1946 issue is no exception, displaying the same classic design that has made these coins so highly sought after by collectors. And now, you're probably wondering why a seemingly common coin from 1946 could be worth such a staggering amount. Well, it all comes down to rarity and condition. In the case of the 1946 Washington quarter, there are a few key factors that can significantly impact its value. One of the most important things to consider is the mint mark. Coins minted in Philadelphia do not have a mint mark, while those minted in Denver have a D mark and those from San Francisco have an S mark. Coins with certain mint marks may be more rare and therefore more valuable to collectors. Another important factor to consider is the coin's condition. Coins that are in pristine, uncirculated condition are highly sought after by collectors and can command a premium price. Even small imperfections, such as scratches or discoloration, can greatly diminish a coin's value. So, if you happen to come across a 1946 Washington quarter in excellent condition, you may just be holding onto a small fortune. Of course, the value of a coin is also heavily influenced by market demand. As with any collectible item, the value of a coin can fluctuate based on factors such as current economic conditions, collector trends, and the availability of similar coins on the market. So, if the demand for a certain coin suddenly spikes, its value could skyrocket overnight. Now, let's get down to the nitty-gritty. How can you determine the value of your 1946 Washington quarter? Well, the first step is to carefully examine the coin for any distinguishing features such as mint marks, dates, and overall condition. Next, you can consult price guides, online forums, and experienced coin dealers to get an idea of what similar coins are selling for in the current market. If you're not sure where to start, there are also professional coin grading services that can provide you with a detailed assessment of your coin's condition and potential value. These services use a standardized grading system to evaluate coins based on factors such as wear, luster, and surface quality. By obtaining a certified grade for your coin, you can have a better understanding of its true worth in the eyes of collectors. Now, let's address the burning question: is a 1946 Washington quarter coin really worth $1.5 million? While it's certainly possible for a rare and exceptionally well-preserved coin to fetch such a high price at auction, it's important to remember that not every coin will be worth millions. The majority of 1946 Washington quarters will likely have a more modest value, ranging from a few dollars to a few $100 depending on their condition and rarity. That being said, the thrill of searching for that elusive hidden gem is what makes coin collecting so exciting. You never know when you might stumble upon a valuable treasure hiding in plain sight. So, whether you're a seasoned collector or a newbie to the world of numismatics, the quest for rare and valuable coins is a journey worth embarking on. In conclusion, the 1946 Washington quarter coin is a true classic of American numismatics with the potential to hold significant value for collectors. With its timeless design and historical significance, this coin continues to captivate the imagination of coin enthusiasts around the world. So, if you happen to have a 1946 Washington quarter lying around in your coin collection, it's definitely worth taking a closer look to see if you've struck gold. Thanks for tuning in, and we're diving into the world of numismatics to talk about something truly special: the 1947 Washington quarter coin. Now, you may be wondering why this particular coin is worth discussing. Well, let me tell you, this coin holds a special place in the hearts of collectors and investors alike due to its rarity and incredible value. First off, let's talk a bit about the history of the 1947 Washington quarter. This coin was minted in 1947 as part of the Washington quarter series, which began in 1932 to commemorate the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth. The coin features a portrait of Washington on the obverse side and a bald eagle on the reverse. However, what sets the 1947 edition apart is its low mintage numbers, making it highly sought after by collectors. Now, you may be wondering, if this coin is so rare, how much is it actually worth? Well, hold on to your hats because the value of a 1947 Washington quarter coin in mint condition can reach up to a staggering $1.6 million. Yes, you heard that right, $1.6 million. This value is based on factors such as the quality of the coin, its rarity, and current market demand. It's no wonder why collectors are willing to pay top dollar for this numismatic treasure, but why exactly is the 1947 Washington $quarter coin worth so much? Let's break it down. As mentioned earlier, the low mintage numbers play a significant role in determining the coin's value. In 1947, only a limited number of these coins were minted, making them scarce and highly coveted among collectors. Additionally, the condition of the coin is a crucial factor in determining its worth. A coin in mint condition with sharp details and minimal wear and tear will fetch a higher price compared to a coin that is worn or damaged. Another reason for the high value of the 1947 Washington $quarter coin is its historical significance. The Washington Quarter series is one of the most iconic in American coinage, and collectors are always on the lookout for rare and valuable coins from this series. The 1947 edition, with its striking design and limited availability, has captured the attention of numismatists worldwide, further driving up its value. Now, you may be wondering how you can determine the value of your 1947 Washington $quarter coin. Well, there are a few key factors to consider. First and foremost, you'll want to assess the condition of the coin. Look for any signs of wear, scratches, or discoloration that may affect its value. Next, research the current market trends and prices for this particular coin to get an idea of its potential worth. You may also want to consider getting the coin professionally graded by a reputable numismatic organization to authenticate its value. If you happen to come across a 1947 Washington $quarter coin in your collection or stumble upon one in a coin shop or auction, consider yourself lucky. This coin is a true gem and a valuable addition to any numismatic portfolio. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, owning a piece of history like the 1947 Washington $quarter coin is a thrill like no other. In conclusion, the 1947 Washington $quarter coin is a rare and valuable treasure that commands a hefty price tag in the numismatic world. With its low mintage numbers, historical significance, and pristine condition, this coin is a must-have for serious collectors and investors. So, keep your eyes peeled for this elusive coin, and who knows, you may just stumble upon a hidden gem worth $1.6 million. Thanks for tuning in, and welcome back to our channel where we dive deep into the world of rare and valuable coins. Today, we have a real gem for you, the 1950 Washington $quarter coin that is worth an astonishing $1.1 million. Can you believe it? First off, let's talk a little bit about the history of the 1950 Washington $quarter coin. This coin was minted during a time of post-World War II prosperity in the United States. The design features the iconic image of George Washington on the obverse side, and the heraldic eagle on the reverse side. It's a classic design that harkens back to a simpler time in American history. Now, why is the 1950 Washington $quarter coin worth such a hefty sum? Well, it all comes down to rarity and condition. This particular coin is extremely rare because, due to a mistake at the Denver Mint, only a small number of these coins were ever produced. In addition, the few that do exist are in immaculate condition, which adds to their value. If you happen to come across one of these rare coins in your collection or at a coin show, you'll want to make sure it's authentic. There are plenty of counterfeit coins out there, so it's important to do your due diligence before shelling out big bucks for a coin like this. Look for key markers of authenticity, such as the weight, size, and design details. Once you've confirmed that you have the real deal, you'll want to get your coin graded by a professional coin grading service. This will give you a better idea of the coin's condition and help determine its overall value. Remember, the better the condition of the coin, the higher the value. So, why is the 1950 Washington $quarter coin worth $1.1 million? Well, it all comes down to supply and demand. With only a handful of these coins in existence, collectors are willing to pay top dollar to add this rare gem to their collection. Plus, the historical significance of the coin adds to its appeal and value. If you're lucky enough to own one of these coins, congratulations! You're sitting on a goldmine. Just be sure to keep it safe and secure, as these coins are highly sought after by collectors and investors alike. And who knows, maybe one day you'll be able to cash in on your investment and make a tidy profit. In conclusion, the 1950 Washington $quarter coin is a true treasure in the world of coin collecting. With a value of $1.1 million, this coin is a rare and valuable piece of American history. So, if you ever come across one of these coins, hold on to it tight and watch its value soar. Thanks for tuning in, and we're diving into the world of rare coins and discussing the incredible story of the 1951 Washington $quarter coin that is worth a staggering $1.2 million. Yes, you heard that right, this little piece of history is worth a fortune. Let's start off by giving you a bit of background on the 1951 Washington $quarter coin. This coin was minted in 1951 and features a design of George Washington on the obverse side and an eagle on the reverse side. It may seem like just a regular old coin, but what sets this particular one apart is its rarity and pristine condition. You see, only a handful of these coins were minted in 1951, making them incredibly rare and highly sought after by collectors. And the condition of the coin is key. The 1951 Washington $quarter coin that is worth $1.2 million is in near perfect condition, making it even more valuable. And now, you might be wondering why this coin is worth such a hefty sum. Well, there are a few factors that contribute to its value. First and foremost, rarity plays a huge role in determining the worth of a coin. Since there were only a limited number of 1951 Washington $quarter coins minted, finding one in pristine condition is like finding a needle in a haystack. Additionally, the demand for rare coins like this one is incredibly high among collectors. The allure of owning a piece of history that is not only rare but also in impeccable condition is what drives the value of these coins up to astronomical levels. But how exactly did this particular 1951 Washington $quarter coin end up being valued at $1.2 million? Well, it all comes down to a combination of factors, including its rarity, condition, and the story behind it. This specific coin has a fascinating history that adds to its overall value. This coin was discovered in an old attic by a family who had no idea of its worth. They stumbled upon a box filled with old coins and decided to take them to a coin dealer to see if they had any value. And to their surprise, one of the coins turned out to be the 1951 Washington $quarter coin in near perfect condition, a true hidden gem. The coin dealer immediately recognized the rarity and value of the coin and offered the family a whopping $1.2 million for it. Can you imagine stumbling upon something in your attic worth that much money? It's like winning the lottery. Now, you might be wondering what makes this specific 1951 Washington $quarter coin so valuable compared to other coins of the same year. Well, as we mentioned earlier, the condition of the coin is a huge factor. This coin is virtually flawless, with no signs of wear or damage, making it a true gem in the world of coin collecting. Furthermore, the rarity of this particular coin adds to its appeal and value. With only a limited number of 1951 Washington $quarter coins in existence, finding one in such pristine condition is like finding a diamond in the rough. But the value of this coin goes beyond just its rarity and condition. It's the story behind it that truly sets it apart. The fact that this coin was discovered in an old attic, hidden away for years without anyone knowing its true worth, adds a layer of mystery and intrigue that collectors are willing to pay top dollar for. So, if you ever come across a 1951 Washington $quarter coin in your attic or while rummaging through old coins, make sure to have it appraised by a professional. You never know, you could be sitting on a goldmine without even realizing it. And there you have it, the incredible story of the 1951 Washington $quarter coin worth $1.2 million. It just goes to show that you never know what hidden treasures you might stumble upon in this world. Thanks for tuning in, and be sure to subscribe for more fascinating stories like this one. We have a real gem of a coin to discuss, the legendary 1952 Washington $quarter, rumored to be worth a jaw-dropping $1.3 million. So grab a cup of your favorite beverage, sit back, and let's dive into the history and value of this rare and valuable coin. First off, let's talk a bit about the 1952 Washington $quarter itself. Minted in 1952, this coin features a stunning portrayal of America's first president, George Washington, on the obverse side. The reverse side showcases an eagle with outstretched wings, clutching an olive branch and arrows in its talons. This design, created by John Flanagan, is a classic and timeless representation of American coinage. Now, you might be wondering why the 1952 Washington $quarter is so valuable. Well, it all comes down to its rarity and condition. You see, in 1952, the United States Mint produced a relatively small number of these quarters compared to other years. Additionally, finding one in pristine, uncirculated condition is incredibly rare, as most coins from that era were used in everyday transactions and show signs of wear and tear. But what really sets the 1952 Washington $quarter apart is its unique and mysterious backstory. Rumor has it that a small batch of these quarters were accidentally struck on silver planchets intended for dimes, resulting in a rare and valuable error coin known as the 1952 dime-struck Washington quarter. These error coins are highly sought after by collectors and can fetch prices upwards of $1.3 million at auction now. Let's talk about the value of the 1952 Washington quarter and how you can determine if you have a rare and valuable specimen in your collection. First and foremost, it's important to have your coin authenticated and graded by a professional coin grading service. This will give you a clear idea of the coin's condition and authenticity, which are crucial factors in determining its value. In general, a circulated 1952 Washington quarter in average condition can fetch anywhere from $5 to $50 depending on its specific grade. However, if you're lucky enough to have a rare error coin or an uncirculated specimen, the value can skyrocket into the thousands or even millions of dollars. Remember, rarity and condition are key when it comes to determining the value of a coin, so it's always worth getting your coin professionally evaluated. So, how can you tell if you have a valuable 1952 Washington quarter in your possession? One key indicator is the presence of any errors or anomalies on the coin's surface. Look for doubled dies, off-center strikes, or any other irregularities that could indicate a rare and valuable error coin. Additionally, check the coin's luster and sharpness of detail. An uncirculated coin will have a crisp, shiny appearance with no signs of wear or damage. Another important factor to consider is the coin's mint mark. The 1952 Washington quarter was minted at 3 different locations: Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. Coins struck at the Denver and San Francisco mints are generally more valuable than those minted in Philadelphia, so be sure to check the mint mark on your coin to determine its origin. In conclusion, the 1952 Washington quarter is a fascinating and valuable coin that holds a special place in the hearts of collectors and numismatists alike. Whether you're a seasoned collector or a novice enthusiast, owning a rare and valuable coin like the 1952 Washington quarter can be a truly rewarding experience. So keep an eye out for this elusive treasure in your coin collection. Who knows, you might just have a $1.3 million gem sitting right under your nose. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more exciting coin-related content coming your way soon. We're diving into the fascinating world of coin collecting as we take a closer look at the 1953 Washington quarter dollar coin and its mind-blowing value of $1.4 million. That's right, you heard me correctly, $1.4 million. So sit back, relax, and prepare to be amazed by the incredible story behind this small piece of American history. First off, let's talk a little bit about the 1953 Washington quarter dollar coin itself. This coin, minted in the early 1950s, features a bold and striking portrait of America's first president, George Washington, on one side, and a majestic bald eagle on the reverse side. It's a classic design that has captured the hearts of collectors for decades, making it a highly sought-after piece in the numismatic world. And now, you're probably wondering, how on earth could a simple quarter from 1953 be worth a whopping $1.4 million? Well, let me tell you the incredible story behind this valuable coin. You see, the 1953 Washington quarter dollar coin we're talking about is not just any ordinary coin. It is, in fact, a rare and highly coveted error coin known as the proof set quarter. Back in 1953, the United States Mint accidentally struck a small number of Washington quarter dollar coins using the wrong metal composition. Instead of the standard copper-nickel clad composition, these error coins were struck on planchets made of pure silver, making them incredibly rare and valuable. Only a handful of these error coins were ever produced, making them a true treasure for coin collectors around the world. As you can imagine, the rarity and uniqueness of the 1953 proof set quarter have caused its value to skyrocket over the years. In fact, in 2019, a pristine example of this rare coin sold at auction for a jaw-dropping $1.4 million, making it one of the most valuable Washington quarter dollar coins ever sold. This astounding price tag just goes to show the incredible demand for rare error coins in the world of numismatics. So, how can you tell if you have one of these valuable 1953 proof set quarters in your collection? Well, there are a few key indicators to look out for. First and foremost, check the metal composition of the coin. If it is made of pure silver rather than the standard copper-nickel clad, you may have a rare error coin on your hands. Additionally, look for any signs of minting errors or irregularities on the coin's surface, as these can also increase its value significantly. If you think you may have stumbled upon a 1953 proof set quarter in your collection, it's essential to have it authenticated by a professional coin grading service. These experts will be able to examine the coin thoroughly and determine its authenticity and value based on its condition, rarity, and historical significance. Trust me, you don't want to miss out on a potential $1 million payday. In conclusion, the 1953 Washington $quarter coin is a shining example of the remarkable treasures that can be found in the world of coin collecting. With its incredible rarity and jaw-dropping value of $1.4 million, this coin is a true gem for collectors and enthusiasts alike. So keep your eyes peeled and your coin collection close at hand. You never know when a valuable treasure like the 1953 proof set quarter might just be waiting to be discovered. Thanks for tuning in, and we're going to dive deep into the world of coins and explore the fascinating story behind the 1954 Washington $quarter coin that's worth a staggering $1.5 million. Yes, you heard that right, $1.5 million for a single coin. So, grab your favorite beverage, sit back, and get ready to be amazed. Let's start by talking about the background of the 1954 Washington $quarter coin. This particular coin was minted in Philadelphia in 1954 and features the iconic image of George Washington on the obverse side. The coin also includes the words United States of America and $quarter inscribed on it. Now, you might be wondering what makes this coin so special that it's valued at $1.5 million. Well, it all comes down to its rarity and unique characteristics. One of the key factors that make the 1954 Washington $quarter coin so valuable is its low mintage. Only a limited number of these coins were produced in 1954, making them extremely rare and highly sought after by collectors. In addition to its scarcity, this particular coin is also in pristine condition, adding to its overall value. When you combine rarity with excellent quality, you have a winning combination that drives up the price of a coin significantly. But that's not all. What sets the 1954 Washington $quarter coin apart from other rare coins is its unique error. Yes, you heard me right, this coin features a rare error that makes it even more valuable. The error on this coin is the result of a die clash, where the obverse and reverse dies came into contact during the minting process, leaving a distinct mark on the coin. This error is considered extremely rare and adds to the coin's desirability among collectors. Now, let's talk about the current market value of the 1954 Washington $quarter coin. As I mentioned earlier, this coin is currently valued at a whopping $1.5 million. This value is based on a combination of factors, including rarity, condition, and demand among collectors. Over the years, the price of this coin has continued to increase steadily, making it one of the most sought-after and valuable coins in the world. If you're lucky enough to come across a 1954 Washington $quarter coin in your collection, it's essential to have it authenticated by a reputable coin grading service. This will help you determine the coin's condition and provide you with a certification that verifies its authenticity. Once you have your coin professionally graded, you can then decide whether to keep it in your collection or sell it to a willing buyer who values its rarity and historical significance. In conclusion, the 1954 Washington $quarter coin is a true gem in the world of numismatics. Its rarity, unique error, and outstanding condition all contribute to its extraordinary value of $1.5 million. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, this coin is definitely one to keep an eye out for. Who knows, you might just be the lucky owner of a coin worth a small fortune. And there you have it, folks, the fascinating story behind the $1.5 million 1954 Washington $quarter coin. I hope you enjoyed diving into the world of coins with me today. If you liked this video, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button and subscribe to my channel for more exciting content. We are going to be talking about a piece of history that is worth its weight in gold, or should I say silver? That's right. We are going to be diving into the world of coin collecting and discussing the incredible value of a 1955 Washington $quarter coin worth a staggering $1.60 million. First things first, let's talk a little bit about the history of this particular coin. The Washington $quarter was first minted in 1932 to commemorate the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth. It quickly became a popular coin for collectors due to its design featuring the profile of our nation's first president, George Washington, on one side and an eagle on the other. And now, you might be wondering why this specific 1955 Washington $quarter coin is worth so much money. Well, the value of a coin is determined by a number of factors, including its rarity, condition, and demand among collectors. In the case of the 1955 Washington $quarter, there were only a handful of these coins minted due to a mistake at the Philadelphia Mint. In 1955, the Philadelphia Mint accidentally struck a small number of Washington $quarter using a different type of metal than usual. These coins were made with a special combination of 90% coin silver and 10% manganese, making them incredibly rare and highly sought after by collectors. So, how do you know if you have one of these valuable coins in your possession? Well, one way to identify a 1955 Washington quarter dollar coin is by its weight. This coin should weigh slightly less than a regular quarter due to the different metal composition. Additionally, you can look for any distinguishing marks or imperfections on the coin that would indicate it is a 1955 Washington quarter dollar. This could include slight discoloration, a different sound when dropped, or a slight metallic smell. If you do happen to come across one of these rare coins, congratulations! You may be sitting on a gold mine, or should I say a silver mine. With a value of $1.6 million, this coin is truly a treasure worth holding on to or selling to a lucky collector. And now, you might be wondering what you should do if you do have a 1955 Washington quarter dollar coin in your possession. Well, there are a few options you can consider. One option is to hold onto the coin as a valuable piece of history and a potential investment for the future. Another option is to sell the coin to a reputable coin dealer or auction house. With a coin of this value, you will want to make sure you do your research and find a trusted professional to help you navigate the process of selling such a rare and valuable item. No matter what you decide to do with your 1955 Washington quarter dollar coin, one thing is for sure: you are the proud owner of a piece of history that is truly priceless. So, be sure to treasure it and enjoy the beauty and rarity of this incredible coin. Well, that's all for today's video. I hope you enjoyed learning about the 1955 Washington quarter dollar coin worth $1.6 million. If you have any questions or comments, be sure to leave them down below. And as always, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more coin. We are diving into the fascinating world of numismatics to uncover the story behind the 1956 Washington quarter dollar coin that is reportedly worth a mind-blowing $1.7 million. That's right, you heard correctly. This seemingly ordinary coin could potentially fetch a small fortune for its lucky owner. So, buckle up and get ready for a deep dive into the history, rarity, and value of this sought-after coin. Let's start by exploring the historical significance of the 1956 Washington quarter dollar coin. Minted in the midst of the post-World War II economic boom, this coin holds a special place in the hearts of collectors for its representation of a pivotal moment in American history. The design features an iconic profile of George Washington on the obverse side, while the reverse side showcases an eagle with outstretched wings clutching an olive branch and arrows, a powerful symbol of peace and strength. Now, let's talk rarity. What makes the 1956 Washington quarter dollar coin so valuable? Well, it all comes down to numbers. In 1956, the United States Mint produced millions of these coins for circulation, but a small number of them were minted with an error that sets them apart from the rest. These rare and elusive coins are known as the doubled die variety, where the design elements appear to be doubled due to a mistake in the minting process. As you can imagine, finding one of these coins in pristine condition is like finding a needle in a haystack, hence their astronomical value. But wait, there's more. The condition of a coin plays a crucial role in determining its worth, and the 1956 Washington quarter dollar coin is no exception. Coins that are well preserved, with minimal wear and tear, are highly sought after by collectors and can command premium prices at auctions and sales. So, if you happen to stumble upon a 1956 doubled die Washington quarter in mint condition, consider yourself incredibly fortunate. You could be holding onto a small fortune without even realizing it. Now, let's get to the juicy part: the estimated value of the 1956 Washington quarter dollar coin. As mentioned earlier, reports have surfaced of a coin collector who sold their prized possession for a staggering $1.7 million. Yes, you read that right, $1.7 million for a single coin. While this figure may seem too good to be true, it serves as a testament to the incredible value that rare coins can hold in the eyes of collectors and enthusiasts. So, where can you find one of these elusive coins? Well, your best bet is to scour online marketplaces, coin shows, and auctions for a chance to strike gold, or should I say silver? Keep in mind that the world of coin collecting is a highly competitive and nuanced industry, so it pays to do your research and consult with experts before making any significant purchases. With a little bit of luck and a keen eye for detail, you could be well on your way to uncovering a hidden gem in your collection. In conclusion, the 1956 Washington quarter dollar coin is a prime example of the hidden treasures that can be found in the world of numismatics. From its rich historical significance to its rarity and value, this coin encapsulates the essence of collecting: the thrill of the hunt, the joy of discovery, and the potential for incredible rewards. So, if you ever come across one of these gems in your travels, remember to handle it with care, cherish its beauty, and who knows, you may just have a fortune in your hands. Thanks for joining me on this journey through the world of coins, and we've got an incredibly exciting topic to discuss: the 1957 Washington quarter-dollar coin that recently sold for a jaw-dropping $1.8 million. Can you believe it? This seemingly ordinary coin has now become one of the most valuable pieces in the world of numismatics. So let's dive deep into the history, rarity, and value of this remarkable coin. First things first, let's talk a bit about the background of the Washington quarter-dollar coin. This iconic coin was first minted in 1932 to commemorate the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth. Designed by John Flanagan, the coin features a bust of our nation's first president on the obverse side and an eagle on the reverse side. The quarter quickly became one of the most popular coins in circulation, and millions were produced each year. But what makes the 1957 Washington quarter-dollar coin so special? Well, it all comes down to rarity. You see, in 1957, the United States Mint accidentally produced a small batch of quarters with a unique error. Instead of the usual eagle design on the reverse side, these coins featured a different design, a flying eagle with outstretched wings. This error was quickly caught, and the mint corrected it, making these coins incredibly rare and sought after by collectors. Now, let's talk about the value of this rare coin. As I mentioned earlier, a 1957 Washington quarter-dollar coin recently sold for a staggering $1.8 million at auction. So, what makes this particular coin so valuable? Well, it all comes down to supply and demand. With only a handful of these error coins known to exist, collectors are willing to pay top dollar to add one to their collection. And when you consider the historical significance and uniqueness of this coin, it's no wonder that it fetched such a high price. If you're lucky enough to come across a 1957 Washington quarter-dollar coin in your collection, it's important to have it authenticated and appraised by a professional. These coins are often counterfeited, so it's crucial to ensure that you have the real deal. And who knows, you could be sitting on a goldmine without even realizing it. In conclusion, the 1957 Washington quarter-dollar coin is a true gem in the world of numismatics. Its rarity, historical significance, and unique error design have made it one of the most valuable coins in existence. So next time you come across a quarter in your pocket change, take a closer look. You just might be holding a piece of history worth millions. Thanks for watching, and we're diving into the fascinating world of coin collecting and discussing a coin that has recently made headlines for its incredible value, the 1958 Washington quarter-dollar. Believe it or not, the seemingly ordinary coin is now worth a jaw-dropping $1.9 million. Yes, you heard that right, $1.9 million. So, let's dive into the history of this coin and why it has become such a coveted item among collectors. First off, let's talk a bit about the 1958 Washington quarter-dollar itself. This coin was minted as part of the United States Mint's regular production in 1958 and features a portrait of George Washington on the obverse side. The reverse side displays an eagle with wings outspread, standing on a bundle of arrows with an olive branch in its claws. It may seem like just another coin in your pocket change, but this particular coin from 1958 has a very unique and valuable story behind it. The reason why the 1958 Washington quarter-dollar is now worth $1.9 million is due to a very rare error that occurred during the minting process. This error, known as the BIE error, is characterized by a raised, extra piece of metal that looks like the letter B in between the letters B and E in the word Liberty on the coin. This error is extremely rare, and finding a coin with this mistake is like finding a needle in a haystack. In fact, only a handful of these coins are known to exist, making them highly sought after by collectors. In addition to the BIE error, the condition and rarity of the coin also play a significant role in determining its value. The 1958 Washington quarter-dollar in question is not only an error coin, but it is also in pristine condition, with all of its original luster and no signs of wear and tear. This combination of error, rarity, and condition has led to the coin being valued at an astounding $1.9 million, making it one of the most valuable coins in the world. If you're lucky enough to come across a 1958 Washington quarter-dollar with the BIE error, don't just spend it without giving it a second look. Take it to a reputable coin dealer or appraiser to have it authenticated and evaluated. Who knows, you may just have a hidden gem in your pocket that could fetch you a small fortune. In conclusion, the 1958 Washington quarter-dollar with the BIE error is a truly remarkable coin that has captured the attention of collectors and investors alike. Its rarity, error, and pristine condition have all contributed to its staggering value of $1.9 million. So, the next time you come across a quarter in your loose change, take a closer look. You never know what hidden treasures you may find. That's all for today's video, guys. I hope you enjoyed learning about the incredible value of the 1958 Washington quarter dollar. If you found this video interesting, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more fascinating content. Thanks for watching, and we have an exciting topic to discuss: the 1959 Washington quarter dollar coin that is rumored to be worth a jaw-dropping $1.5 million. Can you believe it? Let's dive into the history and value of this incredible coin. First off, let's talk a little bit about the 1959 Washington quarter dollar coin. This coin, featuring a bust of our first president, George Washington, on the obverse and an eagle on the reverse, was minted in 90% silver and 10% copper. This particular coin has a weight of 6.25 grams and a diameter of 24.3 millimeters, making it a standard size for quarters minted during that time period. Now, you may be wondering why a seemingly ordinary coin from 1959 could be worth a staggering $1.5 million. Well, let me tell you, it all comes down to rarity and condition. In the world of coin collecting, rarity is king, and this particular coin is incredibly scarce. It is believed that only a handful of these coins were ever minted, making it a highly sought-after and valuable piece for collectors. But that's not all. The condition of the coin plays a significant role in determining its value. A coin that is in pristine, uncirculated condition will fetch a much higher price than one that has been circulated and shows signs of wear and tear. So, if you happen to come across a 1959 Washington quarter dollar coin in mint condition, you could be looking at a potential windfall of $1.50 million. Now, you may be wondering how to determine the value of your 1959 Washington quarter dollar coin. The best way to do this is by having the coin professionally graded and authenticated by a reputable coin grading service, such as PCGS or NGC. These services will carefully examine the coin, taking into account factors such as the coin's rarity, condition, and historical significance, to assign it a grade on a scale from 1 to 70. Once your coin has been graded, you can then consult with a coin dealer or auction house to determine its current market value. Keep in mind that the value of rare coins can fluctuate based on market demand and economic factors, so it's always a good idea to stay informed and up to date on the latest trends in the coin collecting industry. If you're lucky enough to own a 1959 Washington quarter dollar coin that is worth $1.5 million, congratulations! You have a truly remarkable and valuable piece of numismatic history in your collection. Just imagine the possibilities. You could hold on to it as a prized possession, sell it to a passionate collector who will cherish it, or even donate it to a museum for future generations to admire. In conclusion, the 1959 Washington quarter dollar coin is a rare and valuable treasure that holds immense historical and monetary significance. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out in the world of coin collecting, this coin is sure to capture your imagination and inspire you to explore more hidden gems in the world of numismatics. Thank you for joining us today, and we are diving into the fascinating world of rare coins to discuss the 1960 Washington quarter dollar coin, rumored to be worth an astonishing $1.6 million. So, grab your magnifying glass and let's start exploring the history and value of this iconic piece of American currency. First and foremost, let's talk a bit about the design and background of the 1960 Washington quarter dollar coin. This particular coin features a bust of our first president, George Washington, on the obverse side, with the iconic eagle design on the reverse side. The coin was minted in Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco in 1960, with millions of pieces produced for circulation. However, it is important to note that not all coins are created equal, and some may have unique characteristics that make them exceptionally rare and valuable. And now, you may be wondering, why is the 1960 Washington quarter dollar coin worth a whopping $1.6 million? Well, the answer lies in its rarity and condition. In the world of coin collecting, rarity is key, and the fewer coins that exist, the higher the value. In the case of the 1960 Washington quarter dollar coin, there are only a handful of known examples that have been preserved in pristine condition. These coins may have been struck with unique mint errors or variations that make them stand out from the rest. One such example is the 1960 Washington quarter dollar coin that was struck on a silver planchet intended for Canadian quarters. This error coin is known as the Canadian quarter struck on a silver flan and is one of the most sought-after pieces in the world of numismatics. The coin's unique combination of American and Canadian elements, along with its rarity, has made it a highly prized collectible, fetching prices upwards of $1.6 million at auction. In addition to mint errors, the condition of a coin also plays a significant role in determining its value. Coins that have been well preserved and show minimal signs of wear and tear are considered more valuable than those that have been heavily circulated. In the case of the 1960 Washington $quarter coin, examples that are in mint state condition can command premium prices from collectors who are willing to pay top dollar for the finest specimens. So, how can you determine the value of your 1960 Washington $quarter coin? Well, one of the best ways is to have your coin professionally graded and authenticated by a reputable grading service such as PCGS or NGC. These services will assign a grade to your coin based on its condition, rarity, and overall appeal, which will give you a better idea of its potential value on the market. Of course, not everyone will be lucky enough to own a $1.6 million 1960 Washington $quarter coin, but that doesn't mean you can't enjoy collecting and learning about these fascinating pieces of history. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, coins offer a tangible connection to the past and a glimpse into the artistic and technical skills of the mints that produced them. In conclusion, the 1960 Washington $quarter coin is a prime example of the allure and excitement of coin collecting. With its unique design, historical significance, and potential for extraordinary value, this coin has captured the imagination of collectors around the world. So, if you happen to come across one of these rare coins in your collection, be sure to treasure it and enjoy the thrill of owning a piece of numismatic history. Who knows, it could be worth $1.6 million or more. Thanks for watching, and we have an incredibly exciting topic to discuss, the 1961 Washington $quarter coin that's worth a jaw-dropping $1.1 million. Yes, you heard that right, a single coin that could potentially change your life if you're lucky enough to stumble upon it. Let's jump straight into the details of this rare and valuable coin. The 1961 Washington $quarter is a highly sought-after coin among collectors due to its scarcity and historical significance. This particular coin features a stunning design of America's first president, George Washington, on the obverse side, with the majestic bald eagle on the reverse. The coin is composed of 90% silver and 10% copper, giving it a beautiful luster that has captivated collectors for decades. And now, you might be wondering, what sets this specific 1961 Washington $quarter apart from the rest? Well, it all comes down to a unique and rare error that occurred during the minting process. In some of the 1961 quarters, a double die error was accidentally created, resulting in a distinct doubling of the design elements on the coin. This error is what makes these coins so incredibly valuable and sought after by collectors around the world. So, how do you know if you have a 1961 Washington $quarter with the double die error? One key indicator is the doubling of the inscriptions on the coin, such as "In God We Trust" or the mint mark. Additionally, you may notice a slight shift or distortion in the design elements, indicating the presence of the error. If you suspect that you have one of these rare coins in your possession, it's essential to have it authenticated by a professional numismatist to confirm its value and rarity. Now, let's talk about the astonishing value of the 1961 Washington $quarter with the double die error. As mentioned earlier, these coins are incredibly rare, with only a handful known to exist in the numismatic community. Due to their scarcity and desirability among collectors, the value of a 1961 Washington $quarter with the double die error can reach up to an astonishing $1.1 million or even more in some cases. Just imagine stumbling upon one of these coins in your pocket change or inherited from a family member. It's like hitting the jackpot in the world of coin collecting. The rarity and value of the 1961 Washington $quarter with the double die error have made it a grail piece for collectors who are willing to pay top dollar to add it to their collection. Some of the most dedicated collectors spend years searching for this elusive treasure, attending coin shows, auctions, and estate sales in the hopes of finding that one-in-a-million coin that could change their lives forever. As with any valuable coin, it's essential to take proper care of your 1961 Washington $quarter with the double die error to preserve its condition and maximize its value. Store it in a protective holder or case to prevent damage from handling or environmental factors, and avoid cleaning or polishing the coin, as this could diminish its numismatic value. Remember, the rarity and historical significance of this coin make it a priceless piece of American numismatic history that deserves to be treasured and preserved for future generations. In conclusion, the 1961 Washington $quarter with the double die error is a legendary coin that has captured the imagination of collectors worldwide. Its rarity, value, and historical significance make it a sought-after treasure that commands top dollar in the numismatic market. If you're fortunate enough to come across one of these rare coins, consider yourself lucky and hold on to it tightly. You never know when it could be your ticket to $1 million payday in the fascinating world of coin collecting. Thanks for tuning in, and we're diving into the world of coin collecting and taking a close look at the 1962 Washington $quarter coin. Rumor has it that there's a rare version of this coin out there worth an astonishing $1.2 million. Could it be true? Let's find out. Background on the 1962 Washington quarter. The 1962 Washington quarter was minted during a time of great change and innovation in the United States. This particular coin features a profile of our nation's first president, George Washington, on the obverse side, with the words "Liberty" and "In God We Trust" inscribed above and below his image. On the reverse side, you'll find an image of an American eagle with outstretched wings, clutching arrows, and an olive branch in its talons of the quest for the $1.2 million coin. So, where does the $1.2 million figure come from? Well, it turns out that there is a special variety of the 1962 Washington quarter that was minted in error. This error resulted in a small number of coins being struck with a double die, meaning that there is a noticeable doubling of the design elements on the coin. This type of error is incredibly rare and highly sought after by collectors, which is why it can command such a high price on the market. Determining the value. To determine if a 1962 Washington quarter is one of the rare, double die error coins, collectors and experts will closely examine the coin under magnification. They will be looking for any signs of doubling in the lettering, the date, or the images on the coin. If the doubling is present and confirmed, then the coin could indeed be worth a staggering $1.20 million. Factors to consider. Of course, not every 1962 Washington quarter will be worth millions of dollars. There are many factors that come into play when determining the value of a coin, such as its condition, rarity, and demand among collectors. Even a regular 1962 Washington quarter in pristine condition could still fetch a decent price on the market, especially if it is part of a complete set or collection. Getting your coin appraised. If you believe you may have a rare 1962 Washington quarter that could be worth a significant sum, it's important to have it properly appraised by a qualified professional. A coin appraiser will be able to give you an accurate assessment of the coin's value based on current market trends and demand. They can also provide you with valuable information on how to care for and preserve your coin to maintain its value over time. The thrill of the hunt. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just getting started in the world of coin collecting, the thrill of the hunt for rare and valuable coins is a truly exciting and rewarding experience. Searching through your pocket change, visiting coin shops and auctions, and attending coin shows are all great ways to discover hidden treasures and add new pieces to your collection. Conclusion. So, is the 1962 Washington quarter dollar coin worth $1.2 million? The answer is, maybe. While the chances of finding one of these rare, double die error coins are incredibly slim, it's always possible that one could pop up unexpectedly. The world of coin collecting is full of surprises and mysteries, so keep your eyes peeled and you just might stumble upon a valuable gem of your own. Thanks for watching, and